Okay, so hey English 302 class, Lakeisha Fuller here. This week for Omnivore's Dilemma, I wanted to go ahead and talk about priority. Also, I wanted to explore a little bit about the author because during the last video on the author made me want to first go into that in my first video for this book. So I'm going to go ahead and look at the author a little bit for Omnivore's Dilemma. Michael Pollan, just a little bit I found out about him. He's an American author, and he studied at UC Berkeley. And so just that alone, I mean, there's other things. There's a bunch of stuff on Wikipedia about him, about, where he was born and stuff. Long Island, New York. He's 62, and, he's an activist and a journalist. And so him going to school in Berkeley, I really wanted to touch on that just a little bit and just kind of put a little bit of significance into maybe the reason why he wrote this book. Not only that, he's an activist as well, so I'm sure he wants to bring some type of awareness to society that would help benefit in some sort of way, shape, or form. And not saying that all Californians are hippies, but or tree huggers, or environmentally friendly and things like that. But usually, people from California have a wider sense of how to be more positive towards their environment. I've really, from my travels, that's what I've seen. From I've visited, I want to say, how many, close to 30, 32, 31 or 32 states in the U.S. And so from what I've seen and what I've I haven't interacted with everyone, just a small sample of the population from each state, or not each state, but just 30 or 31 states. And people from California seem to be way more environmentally friendly and just conscious of of our environment. And so anyways, also okay, I want to relate. So I want to go ahead and just relate the idea of Omnivore's Dilemma to, okay, so the book is supposed to be about, I haven't gotten very far, so it's supposed to be about, how we are basically as a society born double-minded, because we do have, we eat meat, and then we also eat, things that grow out of the earth. And so, I just wanted to talk a little bit, relate a little bit to that double-mindedness. Like, that's how we are, that's how human beings are. It doesn't matter what color, what size, even, it doesn't matter if you're vegan or vegetarian. It doesn't matter if you've decided to stick to one side. You're still going to be double-minded in some way, shape, or form, and something that you do. So if you decide to, play soccer, you're not going to play soccer, just soccer your whole life. You may be a basketball fan as well, or you might enjoy playing soccer but watching football, or there's always this sense of double-mindedness in everything that we do. Oh, I like rock music but I listen to rap sometimes, or oh, I like to dance but I also like to sing. We have actors and musicians and artists that are, they have multiple talents, you know what I mean? So we always want choices as human beings. We always want choices. And then a lot of the times we want what we can't have. And so I just wanted to speak a little bit to that double-mindedness and think, this is really going to be a great book. I'm really excited about it. And I want to talk about the priority of, that goes into talking about the priority of, this book in its context, talking about how much it's really important to us as a society, because we are we're human beings. And this book may really speak to, like I said, the fact that we always want things both ways. We always want two things, in any and every sense. There's so many things that I can name, and so many stipulations and situations that I can name that that speak to that. So I think the priority of the subject at hand is really important. And I think, if we look deeper into it, the text, that we'll find, an underlying message here. So I'm excited about this read.